It's a modern form of psychological warfare. You send a text to a woman you're interested in, and you're met with silence. But it's worse than silence. It's a read receipt, a delivered notification, a single blue check mark. You know she saw it, and now you're a prisoner. Your mind starts racing, replaying every word you sent. Your confidence evaporates, your thumb hovers over the keyboard, and your instincts are screaming at you to do something to fix it. Right there, in that moment of panic, is where 99% of men make one of 5 fatal mistakes. These aren't just minor errors. They are attraction-annihilating actions that instantly confirm her decision to ignore you was the right one. Today, we are breaking down those 5 mistakes. We're going to expose the weak psychology behind them and give you the high-value alternative for each one. And pay close attention to number 5, because it's not an action you take, it's a mindset you have, and it's the root cause of all the others. This is your guide to escaping the prison. Mistake number 1, the investigator. This is the most common mistake. The silence is deafening, so you decide to investigate. You send a follow-up text. It usually looks like this. Hey, just checking in to make sure you got my last message. Is everything okay? Or, the most dreaded of all, a single pathetic question mark. The psychology behind it. You tell yourself you're just being caring and making sure things are okay. The brutal truth is that you're seeking validation. Your anxiety is so high that you need her to respond to soothe your own ego. You are outsourcing your emotional stability to her. Why? It's fatal. It screams desperation. It communicates that you have nothing else going on in your life, and you've been sitting there, staring at your phone, waiting for her. You immediately give away all your power. A woman is attracted to a man who is the stable, centered force. By investigating, you prove you are the complete opposite. The high-value alternative, the rule of reciprocity. The rule is simple. The person who ended the last conversation cannot be the one to start the next one. It's her turn. Your move is to do nothing. Your silence is not a punishment. It is a statement of your own self-worth. You are busy, you have options, and your world does not stop for an unreturned text. Mistake number 2, the guilt tripper. When a man feels powerless, he sometimes resorts to manipulation. He tries to guilt her into a response. This can be a direct text, or, more commonly, a passive-aggressive social media post. A text like, "Wow, must be nice to be so busy," or, "Fine, I get the message. Guess I'll leave you alone." Posting a story with a sad song or a cryptic quote about being ignored. The psychology behind it. This is emotional immaturity. You're unable to handle the feeling of rejection directly, so you try to make her feel bad for causing it. You are trying to punish her with your emotions, hoping it will force her to comfort you and re-engage. Why it's fatal? It's deeply unattractive. It shows that you are not only emotionally weak, but also manipulative. No high-value woman wants a partner who resorts to passive aggression when things don't go his way. You're not making her feel guilty. You're making her feel relieved she dodged a bullet. The high-value alternative, radical ownership. Your feelings of frustration and anxiety are yours and yours alone. Own them. Instead of trying to make her responsible for your emotions, channel that energy. Go to the gym. Call a friend to talk it out. Acknowledge the feeling and then let it go. Emotional self-control is masculine power. Mistake number 3, the digital ghost. You've gone silent on text, but you've become a ghost haunting her digital life. You're the first person to view her Instagram story. You're liking a photo she posted 3 years ago at 2 a.m. You're watching her Snap score like it's the stock market. The psychology behind it. You're looking for clues. You're desperate for any information that explains her silence. Oh, she's out with her friends. That's why she's not texting me. It's a coping mechanism to reduce your uncertainty. Why it's fatal? She knows. The viewer's list is a social receipt. When you are the first person to watch every single one of her stories moments after she posts it, but you haven't texted her, the message you're sending is clear. I am obsessed with you and have nothing better to do than watch your every move. It is the modern equivalent of driving by her house. It's creepy, it's needy, and it completely undermines any power your silence might have had. The high-value alternative, the digital detox. The moment she ignores you, you mute her on all platforms. Mute her stories, mute her posts. This isn't for her, it's for you. It removes the temptation. It forces you to disconnect and re-engage with your own life. Out of sight, out of mind. Mistake number 4, the detonator. This mistake happens when a man's bruised ego can't take it anymore. He decides to take back his power by lashing out. He detonates the interaction with an angry or insulting text. You know what? Forget it. I'm too good for these games. Have fun with the other guys you're talking to. I thought you were different, but you're just like all the rest. The psychology behind it. This is a defense mechanism. The fear of rejection is so painful that you decide to reject her first and do it with aggression. You're trying to protect your ego by burning the bridge, pretending it was your choice all along. Why it's fatal. It does the exact opposite of what you want. It doesn't make you look powerful. It makes you look incredibly hurt and emotionally unstable. Your anger is a direct measurement of how much you cared. A truly confident, unbothered man doesn't get angry. He just gets busy. You're not taking your power back. You're just proving how much she had in the first place. The high-value alternative, the stoic frame. Acknowledge what you can and cannot control. You cannot control her phone, her feelings, or her actions. You can only control your reaction. The stoic, high-value response is indifference. Not angry indifference, but genuine, calm indifference. She is a ship passing in the night. You wish it well and keep sailing your own course. Mistake number 5, the idol maker. And here we are, the final mistake. This isn't an action you take after she ignores you. It's the mindset you had before she ignored you that made it inevitable. You made her the prize. You put her on a pedestal. You made her the source of your happiness. Your entire week was leading up to the possibility of seeing her. You stopped talking to other women. You cleared your schedule just in case she wanted to hang out. You turned a woman you barely know into the idol at the center of your life. The psychology behind it. This is a scarcity mindset. You believe that your chances for connection and happiness are so rare that you must cling desperately to this one opportunity. Why it's fatal. Women can feel this. They can sense when a man has made them the center of his universe, and it is immensely unattractive. It creates an incredible amount of pressure, and it kills all mystery and challenge. She is not attracted to the man who worships her. She is attracted to the man who is on a mission, who is building an empire, and who is inviting her to come along for the amazing ride. The high-value alternative. The mission mindset. You must be the prize. You must be the center of your own universe. Your mission, your purpose, your career, your fitness, your passions is your #1 priority. Women are a wonderful, amazing, crucial part of a great life, but they cannot be your life. When you operate from this frame, any single woman's validation becomes a nice to have, not a need to have. And that, right there, is the essence of true magnetic confidence. Let's recap the 5 fatal mistakes. 1. The investigator, seeking validation with follow-up texts. 2. The guilt tripper, using passive aggression. 3. The digital ghost, stalking her social media. 4. The detonator, lashing out with anger. 5. And the root cause, the idol maker, putting her on a pedestal. The common thread here is outsourcing your self-worth. Stop giving your power away. Her silence is not a judgment on your value as a man. It is simply a test of your emotional strength. And from this day forward, you are going to pass that test. Stop worrying about why she's ignoring you and start building a life she regrets ignoring. I want you to be brutally honest in the comments. Which of these 5 mistakes have you been the most guilty of in the past? No shame. Acknowledging it is the first step to fixing it. If this video opened your eyes, do me a huge favor and smash that like button, subscribe for more no BS psychology, and hit that notification bell so you're always ready to make the high-value move. Stay centered, stay on your mission. I'll see you in the next one.